stage. You ought to hear what I'm saying. Success is a plan that takes years in the making. When nobody did, I believed. Had to let go of things I did not need. Cut off some friends in the process. What could I say? I could no longer carry the dead weight. Get off your ass, there's lots you can do. You wanna learn something and watch how I move, but they don't wanna do shit. They wanna be spoon-fed like a little baby. That shit is crazy, boy. Change up your mindset. I get 3 days worth of work done in just one. 727 mindset is the hustle for us. You get it?
Hey, I'm Alex Corona.
And I'm Jamie Burks.
And this is the 727 podcast. And today we're going to be talking about what, Jamie?
Hospitality.
Hospitality in sales.
In sales.
Yes, so
It's
tell
a
us a
must.
little bit about what happened to us and where are we at today.
So we are coming from Cancun, Mexico. Oh my goodness, it's like Paradisos here, paradise. So we actually, when we got here, we wanted to do some activities. So there are hella salespeople here, but there's a lot of different options for you. And we started to talk to a few of the people and we scheduled a day to go snorkeling. And man, it's not that they just tell you, here's the product, do you want it? The biggest difference, I think, a lot of times in sales is that people just want to sell. And I truly believe that the selling portion of it is about 10%. But the hospitality portion of it is the other 90%. And we got to experience that full throttle right when we entered our vacation. The amount of things that they did, they scheduled us to be picked up, they scheduled us to be fed, like this whole production of just everything that they offered us was truly amazing. And I think it does definitely makes a huge difference.
So like Jamie was saying, the second we got off the plane, I mean, the mad salesman just coming at you from one way to the other. I wasn't planning on renting a car. We're riding a car, right? Not only just a car, I got a Suburban. So we were planning on doing a lot of things, and I heard about a hotel that just opened. It's been open for a little bit, and when I heard about it, it's called Xcaret, and when I heard about it, I was like, man, that'd be dope. They're like, yeah, you come check it out, you can come and see it. I know I've been to plenty of vacation spots. I know they're going to try to sell you a timeshare or sell you some type of vacation club or some type of something. But I didn't care. I was like, you know what? I want to check this place out. I'm sure it's dope. I get inspiration from everything. So I want to see, touch, feel, smell. I want to see it on my own. And most importantly, see how they did it. Like, how was it made? Not only did it bring tons of inspiration, I got a new hero out of it. So there's a guy, Miguel Quintana, that had the vision. He's like Walt Disney of Mexico. And he had the vision of opening up all these parks with, natural beauty. And I mean, I'm sure plenty of guys have been down to Cancun and this area, Riviera Maya and, Tulum and all around here and Cozumel. It's amazing. I mean, the water, everything is just... Waterfalls,
Caves, animals, birds, butterflies. I mean, you name it, he thought of it.
Yeah, and, it's all here. So he figured, why not incorporate it into, so everybody can see it. He made a deal. He was an architect, or he is an architect, and he made a deal with somebody, build him a house, and part of the payment was to give him 4 acres right on the water here. And this was back in 80 something, 84. And he came to start cleaning it up, and he started finding things. So, wow, I got these underground caves and rivers and cenotes. If you're not sure what a cenote is, like a big hole in the ground with water in it. Just all this beautiful things in nature. And he decided he was going to build a house there. But after finding all that, he decided, you know what, I can't keep this just for my family. This gotta be for the Mexican people, to everybody to see. And 12 parks later, I mean, we're actually on our way to one right now. It's called Explore, and it's going to have, we're going to be on 4-wheelers driving through caves and on water. I've been here before. Amazing. The kids are going to have the time of their lives. They're zip lining. You're literally zip lining through the jungle. Last time I was there, I seen crocodiles while I'm zip lining. They have these underground caves with like those rocks, megamites, or I forgot what the hell they're called, that are, you know, hanging from the ceiling. They're like dripping down all around you, and it's so cool to be around this stuff. And when I heard that they had a hotel like this, I was like, yeah, you know, of course I'm not trying to buy anything. You know, I like traveling the country in my camper. I'm not trying to be in one spot. So, you know, I was like, yeah, no problem. We'll go check it out. I want to see it. And the amount of follow-up and the amount of work that went in to just to get us there. They literally fed us, gave us a buffet. They just, even the first person, he gave us a discount on all these tickets to anywhere we wanted to go. They called us literally every single day to see if I needed any help with anything else, even if it didn't have anything to do with the park. And this was the guy that rented me the car. He was the guy at Hertz. So when I tell you, these salesmen are the coldest and the best at follow-up. I don't know what they get paid. It's like they got paid $1 million, because I'm telling you, this guy was like, he's texting me and sending me messages. And, you know, I'm an old school type of guy. I need to be on the phone. I need to talk to you. And he realized that real quick, and he went with it. He didn't say, hey, you know, why you're not responding to my text, or why are you calling me? Or, you know, he just started calling every time. He's like, forget texting, forget sending him WhatsApp messages. I'm going to call, because that's, you know, that's the best way of his communication. And he would call me literally every day. And, you know, he told me, I'm sorry, Mr. Corona, I'm not trying to, you know, bother you, or, you know, I don't want you to feel like I'm overpowering or anything like that. I just need you to see the quality of the work that we do. I need you to see, you know, what it is that we do. And that way, if you choose to do business with us, you know, this is what you're going to continue to get. Quality service that will keep you coming back. And, you know, what can I say but respect that? You know, I respect the guy's hustle. I respect the game. I'm in sales. I know what it takes. But this follow-up was just incredible. And, you know, we went there, and literally he sent transportation even to take us there. It took over an hour to get us there. He sent a private van to come and pick us up, like one of those Sprinter vans. And, I mean, all of this, knowing damn well I'm not buying shit. I told him straight up, I said, bro, I don't even care if they give it to me for free. Like, I'm not going to use it. I'd rather have you guys, you know, give it to somebody else. And the service, even when we got there, from the minute we walked in till even after we left, they gave us a ride. Even we were like, hey, we're not going to go home yet. We want to go snorkeling. They're like, where you want to go? We'll take you. And they did. They took us to another island, all for free.
Yeah, I was telling Alex, I said, these people, they genuinely, being in sales, you realize they genuinely acted like we're the last customers that they were ever going to get or talk to. And they really made sure that the experience for us was their best foot forward in order for us to buy their services. And I felt bad. Surprisingly enough, we did not buy their services, because sometimes I get sold by a good salesperson, but it's because the hospitality part of it and the respect and the customer service part of it was there. And that truly, I think, essentially makes you feel bad about not buying it, but we didn't, and they didn't get any sort of type of way. They still did what they said that they were going to do. They understood our reasonings for why, and I just felt like it was overall a really, really good experience, which I think in the end is a win for them anyways, because then we get to tell other people about it. We get to tell our friends and our family and our, you know, partners in our office of what we went through, and that's going to help them anyways. You know, it's going to come full circle. And I think that's the important part of what a lot of salespeople don't realize in a lot of industries, is that, you know, how you treat people and how far you go above and beyond, it makes a huge, huge difference. It's not just that, you know, they're going to come and, you know, buy something and they're just going to like throw their wallets at you. You have to work, you have to develop relationships. It's a people business, you know, and things like that. I think that's the biggest part of it for me.
They knew damn well, like I said, we weren't going to buy anything.
Yeah.
So they threw their best salespeople they had at me. And I was super excited about that part as well. I knew damn well going in there, I'm going to meet some good salespeople here. Because if you guys have ever been to a timeshare or any type of presentation like that, they ain't messing around, bro. This shit you see in the movies, that shit is the real deal. Like, these are some serious salespeople. And, you know, just like at our office, if you come in, you'll see we always have what we call a TO. We turn it over to somebody else to make sure that, you know, the quality control is there. We want to make sure that you guys are happy, you know, you were taken care of. Our salespeople aren't just, you know, babbling and telling you something that, you know, isn't right. We want to make sure they're well trained. And they did the exact same thing. And it, you know, it was so awesome the way that this guy kept throwing different ideas at me. And like I said, I was really excited to see, like, what is their sales process? And, you know, what is it that what are they going to say to me? How are they going to try to close me? And man, this guy tried every which way possible to try to make it happen. And at the end, you know, I'm telling him the same thing. I'm like, listen, bro, if, you know, I remember the guy's name, his name was Alan. And I said, hey, if you gave me this for free, you know, the value is definitely there. Like, that's 1000%. I mean, the value is there. It's just, can I use it? That's the problem, right? If I can't use the product, it doesn't matter if I get it for free or not. And the best part is when I explained that to him, he totally understood it. He said, man, you know what, bro, that's like the worst thing that I could possibly hear at this table. He's like, but I honor it. He's like, you know, I honor your truthfulness. He's like, because a lot of people just come here and just bullshit. He's like, but, you know, you kept it real with the whole time. And they even sent another guy that after him that was the quality control person. And even he said, he's like, hey, this guy wasn't too, like, pushy, was he? And I'm like, no, man, the dude was awesome. He's like, really? He said, because most people complain about him and say, man, dude, this guy's like super pushy. And, you know,
He was overcoming objections, but I don't feel like it was like he wasn't intrusive or anything like that. He was just.
But
and maybe
a lot of
we
people
realize that because we're in sales. I don't know.
Well, a lot of people feel like that. You know, when somebody's trying to overcome their objections, they start thinking, oh man, this guy's being pushy. But in reality, the problem is you're not telling the truth. You're not giving the salesperson even an opportunity to solve your problem if you're just bullshitting. Right? So you're sitting there thinking, man, I got this issue. There's a lot of decisions that have to be made even before you come out to somebody's office or somebody's dealership or, you know, whatever it is that you're going to buy. Even if it's a, you know, video game, I don't care what it is, right? There's a lot of decisions that have to be made. Where am I going? What game is it going to be? You know, how much am I going to spend? You know,
Yeah.
am I going to get it on sale? Am I going to pay full throttle? Do I want to download it? Do I want to, you know, get the actual copy? I mean, there's a lot of decisions on every little thing that you're doing. So give the salespeople the real deal. You know, if you don't keep it 100 with me, how the hell am I going to be able to give you my professional opinion of, you know, and different options for you to make sure we make your problem go away? That's why we get paid the big bucks, is to make the problems go away. But if you don't give us the real deal and the real answer why you need the help, you know, it's going to be hard. It's like I tell my team all the time, you know, it's real easy to get sued when you give somebody prognosis without diagnosis, right? Get all the damn pieces to the puzzle before you give somebody a game plan.
Yeah, problem solvers. That's what we are. Salespeople are problem solvers. There's a need for something or a want for something, and you got to figure out how to get them what it is they want. At the end of the day, for us, it wasn't about the money or the price. It was about the usage. It's been a decade since I've been out here. You know, I'm not going to buy something that's going to require me to come here more that I'm going to be paying on for the next however case may be. But it was definitely a really good experience. And I think the just the fact of when you would see the people, or they would not just greet you and say hello. They're like, oh, Chicago, like they knew who we were because they remembered, because the relationship, there was a meaningful relationship. And you know, throughout the process of yes, I'm trying to sell their services, of course that's what the end goal is always. We all have a way to feed our families, but by their hospitality and doing so, it just makes getting that service or whatever it is you're going to buy that much more enjoyable and memorable. You know, you're gonna buy an experience. There's anybody that can sell you a house. There's anybody that can sell you a car. There's anybody that can sell you anything, but it's how they go about doing that and what they remember about you and all the reasons why you want to go and do business back with them. You have to give your clients a reason to want to continue to work with you, and being, giving them that hospitality is going to win over any price that you negotiate all day long.
If you start thinking more like about whatever it is that you're trying to do with your heart instead of your head or your other head, you will get so much farther, bro. I promise you. That's all I try to do is just like things from my heart. I always think like, what would I want if I was on the other side? That's why I thought of that whole experience as training. I thought of, hey man, while we're here, why not see what these guys are all about? I'm telling you, you want to talk about salespeople, even the guys that are selling things for $1. I mean, they're killing it. I mean, these guys are not playing. They got scripts, they got game like you wouldn't believe. And what I can tell you though is they definitely met their match. You
got a good deal.
a lot of times. So but that's why I do things like this. My grandma used to teach me. She'd take me to the flea market and show me like, here, this is how you negotiate. She's like, you don't pay full price. She's like, people are going to try to take a shot, and you got to try to negotiate and try to save yourself a couple dollars, and it works. But again, it's a respectful dance. I'm not disrespecting or talking anyone down. I'm being as polite and as best as I humanly possibly can to everybody. So that way I get the deal. Or if I don't, it's okay. I tried.
Here you go.
So, but definitely, if you guys are trying to make something happen, nothing is better than doing it from your heart. Nothing is better than having respect and showing the best hospitality you possibly can. I learned a lot from that process, and I'm definitely going to incorporate some of what I learned into our business, because again, our business is a live document. It's always growing. It's always changing. And you got to be willing to do those things in order to succeed, in order to still be successful and growing and be here next year.
Totally agree. As opposed to selling more, you got to give. The money's going to follow. Everything always does. So giving the greatest experience is going to be your best way to do it.
Definitely. Don't just do it at work. Do it at home. Do it with your friends. Do it with everybody, man. Do it from your heart. I promise you, try that for even one day. You'll see what I'm talking about. Make sure every single person you walk past, that's another thing that like breaks my heart around here, is all these people are so nice to you because you're in their hotel, you're at their restaurant, a lot of these people, it's all, a lot of these hotels are all inclusive, so you don't got to tip them, you don't have to say anything to them unless you need something, or they're asking you, hey sir, hey ma'am, would you like something to drink, would you like something to eat? But no one ever talks to them unless they need something. Me, every single time I walk past them, I'm like, hey, buenos dias, hey, buenas tardes, hey, buenas noches, hola, hola, hey, familia, that whatever I could say to just brighten their day. And you'd be surprised how messed up they get when I talk to them. They're like, oh, is he talking to me? They're like looking around. Yeah, bro, I'm talking to you. And I can't tell you how many times now these people are like so happy to see me. And now, we've been here 11 days. They're like so excited to see me. As soon as they see me, now they're saying it back, and they know I'm talking to them. Make sure you guys talk to people. I'm sure you guys, there's, days you're going downtown, you're taking the metro maybe to work, you see the same people every day. Start talking to them. Go into the restaurants. Forget the drive-thrus. Park the damn car, walk your ass in there, start meeting the people that are making your food, making your coffee every day, getting them donuts. Whatever it is that you're doing every single day, make sure you're in there and you're talking to these people. These are humans just like you and me. They want to be talked to. They need relationships in their lives. You'd be surprised how much you can change somebody's day just by talking to them, just by a quick hello. Doesn't take a damn second out of your life. You can walk right past them and say hello, good morning. I mean, there's so many things you could be doing to brighten somebody's day. Even a smile out there, baby. It's contagious. This is Alex Corona.
And I'm Jamie Burks.
And this is 727 Podcast. We coming at you from Cancun, baby.
Woo!
Holla.
Yeah. I'm in need you all to hear what I'm saying. Success is a plan that takes years in the making. When nobody did, I believe. Had to let go of things I did not need. Cut off some friends in the process. What could I say? I could no longer carry the dead weight. Get off your